So Vladimir Putin gave a speech, and this is the kind of speech you wish that Joe Biden could give. But here we go. Let's just listen to it.
И не надо здесь, не надо, что называется, перекладывать с больной головы на здоровую.
So he's talking about how the United States and the West is blaming Russia for every problem that they've created. The United States has created this inflation problem. The United States has created an energy problem in Europe, and the United States has created gas inflation prices. And the United States has done that, not Putin. And so that's why he says, so do not shift the blame on us and do not accuse our country of everything that goes wrong in your countries.
Wait, Jimmy.
What?
Besides that, there's jokes to this, but also I remember when Russia became like when they were like rebooting it as like my main villain, you know.
Yes.
And I would have in my head, remember the Marsha from Brady Bunch. It always sounded like that to me. And then watching clips of your show, they literally went Russia. Yes. I actually saw them say it.
Yes. Yes. All right, here we go.
И не надо здесь, не надо, что называется, перекладывать с больной головы на здоровую. Во всем обвиняя нашу страну. Хочу, чтобы меня услышали.
I want ordinary Western people to hear me too. You are being persistently told that your current difficulties are the result of Russians' hostile actions, and that you have to pay for the efforts to counter the alleged Russian threat from your own pockets. All of this is a lie. I hope Putin knows what he's doing right now is spewing Putin propaganda.
He's a dupe of Putin.
Don't tell us who not to blame. By the way, Putin, you'll never be my archenemy. I already had an archenemy. His name was Saddam Hussein, and he's dead now. Okay. The truth is that the problems faced by millions of people in the West are the result of many years of actions by the ruling elite.
Текущие проблемы, с которыми сталкиваются миллионы людей на Западе, стали результатом многолетних действий правящих элит.
The ruling elite of your respective countries.
Их ошибок.
Their mistakes and short-sighted policies. This elite is not thinking about how to improve the lives of their citizens in Western countries. They are not. They are obsessed with their own self-serving interests and super profits. This can be seen in the data provided by international organizations, which clearly show that social problems, even in the leading Western countries, have exacerbated in recent years. The inequality and the gap between the rich and the poor is widening, and racial and ethnic conflicts are making themselves felt. He's 100% about it. The myth of the Western welfare society, the so-called golden billion, is crumbling. To reiterate, the whole planet is now paying for the West's ambitions and the West's attempts to maintain its elusive dominance by any means possible. Boy. 100 and remember when half of Hollywood used to go and give a salute to Vladimir Putin on his birthday and watch him sing Blueberry Hill? You remember that?
Peace sign. Sharon Stone gave the peace sign.
Yes. And now all of a sudden he's hiking your gas prices. And he did not. He went on to say he did not knock Joe Biden off his bicycle. And then he ended by saying, I don't have this video part, but he ended by saying, please stop punching your own dicks. It is very weird, and we are all confused here in Russia. The ruble is stronger than ever. So if you are coming on to me, so if you, I don't know if you're coming on to me or what. So that's how he ended. And so let's just remember, here's from the same publication. The Economist said Putin's botched job. War or not, he has miscalculated. Oh, really? Now look. Europe's coming winter peril.
You call yourselves an economist?
The ruble's stronger than it's ever been before the war. And now the United States is at 9% inflation. Gas prices are up around $6, $7, $8, $9 in California in some places. And Europe's having an energy crisis. Boy, we're really sticking it to Putin.
I used to buy that magazine on planes, and then it like got worse and worse. Like, it was amazing. Like, I remember getting it. It was like kind of good. And then it's unbelievable if you read the actual articles and not the headlines, how much they degraded.
Yes, I know. So there it is. So keep watching CNN and MSNBC and Fox News, you fucking morons, and keep blaming Putin for all your problems that are being created by the people you're voting for. You voted for Joe Biden and the Democrats, and they're doing this to you. And every single one of the Democrats did this. You know why I say that? Because every single one of them, including every Justice Democrat, Ro Khanna, AOC, all of those fake phonies, voted to give $54 billion to Ukraine. So this is all being caused by you, the people you voted for, you stupid suckers. You're chumps. The Democratic Party is making chumps out of all of you. They just voted for the largest military budget in the world. And you know who stood up against it? Republicans stood up against it, not Democrats. That's how bad the Democratic Party is these days. Now someone will clip me saying this and say Jimmy Dore is telling you to vote Republican. That's what happens. And I expect people to do that. I don't expect grown-up people to fall for it.
I'm writing in Putin after that speech.
But look at all the people who fell for the COVID narrative and for lockdowns and for the vaccine boosters and for all that.
I bring it up every time now. Like, who had 3 shots and 2 COVIDs? Some people had 3 COVIDs and 3 shots.
Well, it seems like you're going to get COVID as for how many times you got shot. That's how many times you're going to get it. That's what it seems like. You got 4 shots, you're going to get it 4 times. Okay, so there it is. There's Putin. Putin's actually telling you the truth. Isn't that wild? Because it's easy. He doesn't have to make up propaganda.
Yeah, right.
Because it's easy.
It's just easy to say that.
He'll just tell you what's happening. And I can tell you what's happening too. Putin and Russia and the ruble doing better than ever.
Like, look, I got guys that come up with stuff, but we can't do better than this.
Yes. Do you think Demented Joe is really giving a hurt to Putin and the Russians? No. Demented Joe is putting a hurt on you, the American citizen.
What are you saying? What are you saying? We should give money to Ukraine? What are you saying? Come on, man. What are you saying?
Come on, man. Back here in Los Angeles, Bakersfield, Indianapolis, Louisville, Cincinnati, Tulsa, Oklahoma City. Go to jimmydorcomedy.com for a link for all the tickets for all our shows.